saluting each other. And we'll get going in a moment or two with the starting lineups, just to confirm for you. Real Madrid are the home side tonight as they qualified for this tournament as the winners of the league, La Liga. Liga EA Sports, as it's called this season. I would say very much a majority of Real Madrid fans in the stands. Which is, of course, a bit of advantage every time this tournament played in Saudi Arabia. Real Madrid almost act like the home side. There you get the view from one of those drones above the 60,000 capacity stadium here. And let's get going with those starting lineups. Okay, in goal for Real Madrid, Thibaut Courtois. Across the back, Ferland Mendy on the left. Rudiger, Tchouaméni, okay, after his knock on the head. And Lucas Vázquez, Jude Bellingham, Eduardo Camavinga and Fede Valverde. And up front, Vinicius, Kylian Mbappé and Rodrigo. Our referee is Jesus Gil Manzano. He's refereed 3 Clásicos in his career. Real Madrid have won them all. And there you have the VAR room. Javier Iglesias Villanueva is the man who will, by the looks of it, have quite a bit of help looking at his TV screens. Let's get going with the Barca lineup. Szczesny continues in goal. Head of a defence of Balde, Inigo Martinez, Pau Curbasi, Jules Koundé, Pedri, Marc Casado and Gavi continue in midfield. And up front it's Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal. No place in the starting 11 for Dani Olmo, even though his registration has now, well, at least temporarily, gone through. Hansi Flick has been on the in a dugout for 5 finals. He's won them all. And he won them all with Bayern Munich. So can Flick win his first title at Football Club Barcelona, the first domestic title of the season in Spain? Even though we're not actually playing it in Spain, of course. Real Madrid, well, they've already won the European Suparcup and the Copa Intercontinental, when they beat the Mexican side, Pachuca, 3-0. It'll be Barca to get the ball moving. Waiting for a moment, and away we go. Inigo Martinez gets it across to Koundé with the first pass of the game, and Casado out for first touch for Lamine Yamal. Just to remind you, recent precedents. Real Madrid won last year's final, which was in Riyadh, by 4-1, and with Vinicius scoring a hat-trick. Was really sort of a symbol that Barca were in a bit of decline under Xavi Hernandez. But when the two sides met again in the league in October, Barca won 4-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. That was probably when Flick's side were playing their best football. A bit of tiredness certainly set in at the end of the year. They've lost the last 4 matches in La Liga. So this game will be very much a litmus test to see the respective positions or the respective form of Madrid and Barca as we move into the new year. Both teams very busy months of January. Crescendo noise here, really are kicking up a racket in the King Abdullah. Good hassling there to win the ball for Real Madrid. Bellingham gets an early touch. Carlo Ancelotti said there was no problem for Jude Bellingham. He looked as if he had a bit of a muscle problem on Thursday. Lamine Yamal. Oh, he just runs away from him. So hard to believe that he's just 17 years old, but a bright start for Barca. Say Gil Manzano, the referee, he's refereed 3 Clásicos. 2014-15 season, it was 3-1 for Real Madrid, 2-1 in 2020-21, and 2-1 in the Camp Nou last season. The ball to Bellingham, he just slides that down the line for Rodrigo, who in turn opens it out to Vinicius. Continues his warm-up. It's always a bit worrying when somebody goes down off the ball. I've got to wonder, did he twist his ankle, or was it because he got his foot stepped on accidentally by Koundé? Yeah, I reckon he must have a little wound there from Koundé. This is it, he slips. He gets past here. Then watch how he slips. You can't really see it from that angle. The other angle, this might show it a bit better. He's getting quite pretty heavy strapping on that ankle there, Mbappe. Well, they don't want to lose Kylian Mbappe or right now Real Madrid. They've still got two massive Champions League games to play before the end of January against Salzburg and Brest. Don't seem to have much chance of qualifying directly for the top 8 in the Champions League. And it's getting a bit tense already. Rafinha carrying the Barcelona medical kit off the Madrid medical kit off the pitch. Lending a helping hand. There you see him. Someone going, what are you get off this hombre? What are you doing, man? Well, the fact is the medical team are helping Mbappe off. And he's walking off, not looking that happy. As I say, bearing in mind, this is a massive game, obviously first domestic title of the season. But Real Madrid are back in Copa del Rey action on Thursday, then it's La Liga, then it's Champions League, then it's La Liga, then it's Champions League again. It really is non-stop, and looks like in February they probably will have two matches to play in the qualifier for the champions. 3. Who had the shot? Madrid just down to 10 men for the moment, with Mbappe getting some treatment. Little flick. It's deflected off Tchouaméni. It's not a great corner, not a great clearance either. Casado! Didn't quite meet that one as he would have liked. Well, Mbappe's going to come back on. So you saw the strapping he got put on. We'll see if he lasts. I'm hopeful they'll be hoping he can last till at least half-time, I'd have thought. As there is Dani Olmo. Real Madrid have actually said nothing about Dani Olmo being allowed to be registered. Other teams have actually issued communiques saying that what is happening is adultering the competition. Basically, other teams also forced, some would say more strictly, to abide by financial fair play rules. Valencia, Atletico Madrid, Espana have all issued communiques saying they don't agree with the decision to allow him to be registered or re-registered. It's good defending by Mendy. Powerful header away from Rudiger, and once again there's Mbappe forcing, well, I'm not going to say an error, but a hasty clearance. Lamine Yamal. It's Inigo Martinez who stayed forward, but the defenders attempt to cross, goes out for a goal kick. Having a much better second season, Martinez, after his move on a free transfer from Athletic. Season before this, last season he had a lot of injury trouble, but since recovering full fitness this season, he's managed to stay injury-free, which is good news, because the last couple of years have seen him have quite a string of muscle problems. And his staying fit is a blessing as well for Barca, because with Andres Christensen, well, he's recovered now after his Achilles tendon injury. Araujo also has been unfit until finish. If you get a chance to see all of the move, just look how Lewandowski drops deep, pulls Rudiger a little bit. Game on here in Jeddah. It's probably reward for Barca for the chances they've created in the first 22 minutes. Already forced two good saves from Courtois. Rafinha's driven one just across the face of goal and have had a shot deflected over. Once again, Szczesny comes a long way out of his area. He showed he's not afraid to do that in the first semi-final. Bit of space here for Bellingham. Lucas Vázquez. Got to be worth an effort. And here's Rodrigo. Deflected out for a Real Madrid corner. Which Rodrigo will take. Got to fancy Rudiger from this sort of set piece. Szczesny gets down. Wasn't Rudiger, it was Tchouaméni. They've got two big, tall central defenders, haven't they, Real Madrid? I think they don't be that happy with that corner from Rodrigo, but they'll get another bite at it. Just bounces wrong side of the post for Real Madrid, that save from Szczesny. Oh, well, that was spectacular from the Frenchman. Seems to be officially converted into a central defender now for Real Madrid, after originally being signed as a holding midfielder. Oh, that one goes from Bellingham. See, that might well have gone in as well, that bicycle kick. So Madrid, I think, though, in those two corners showing that they are a big threat from set pieces. Certainly taller at the back than Barca. Barca not really a tall side. Again, Lewandowski looks to set Rafinha away, but that should be comfy for Rudiger. Lucas Vázquez. Ooh, he made Courtois sprint there. Lamine Yamal ready to pounce. So 25 minutes gone, 1-1. Lamine Yamal cancelling out Kylian Mbappe's opener for Real Madrid. Two excellent goals. Kubasi. Oof. That's not a great ball from the kid. That's not great either from Fede Valverde. And Lamine Yamal drifts past a couple of challenges. Space now for Balde. Pedri, another player who looks to have got over a bad run of injuries. It's haunted him after 2021 when he played European Champions. Sorry, 21 when he played European Championships and the Olympics. Koundé's got to think about the shot there. He does, but it's been blocked. Falls kindly to Vinicius, who's got past 2 challenges but doesn't get past the 3rd. Well, looks like I put the curse on Inigo Martinez. I said he's had a good run without injury, and Inigo Martinez goes to ground, and that is a massive, massive blow for Football Club Barcelona, not just for this game, but if it is a little muscle problem, for the near future, because he's going to be replaced by Ronald Araujo. It does look as if he has got half a foot outside of the club. With Juventus rumoured to be willing to pay around 70 million euros for him. The only other real central defender at Barca is Eric Garcia, who's not exactly in favour. So first change, Inigo Martinez has to go off, and he is replaced by Ronald Araujo. One thing I'd say about Araujo is that he is quicker than Inigo. Obviously, he's back after missing the first, well, basically from the start of the season to December, at the end of December, with a really bad muscle injury which needed an operation. Not played much since then. Returned in the Copa del Rey on the 3rd of January away to Barbastro. And he'll be hoping not to have a repeat of last season when he was sent off in the 77th minute. 71st minute, I tell a lie, for 2 yellow cards, both fouls on Vinicius. Although he actually played at right back in that game. Lucas Vázquez. Didn't have any options there, Koundé could only send it down the line, which Ferland Mendy collects. Oh. Mbappe and Lamine Yamal. This time it's Lamine Yamal who loses out. Slides that ball into Vinicius, who's going to look to get into the penalty area. Not seen much of Vinicius Junior so far, although he did win the ball for the opening goal for Real Madrid. Camavinga ends up with a shot that goes high. There's another look at that. Look how Lewandowski pulls Rudiger out of position. And he has hardly any angle now. It's just a tremendous finish there from Lamine Yamal. Ooh, now Lewandowski in the wars as he got caught there on the knee by Camavinga. not been much of a let-up in the opening 31 minutes of this. This is actually, this match, this Super Cup is the first time in a Super Cup in Saudi Arabia that Real Madrid have played the second semi-final. They've always played the first semi-final until now. Once again, Lamine Yamal looks for space this time that isn't there. And the only reason they're actually playing the second semi-final here is that they had to fit in an extra league game on the 3rd of January, which meant that the order of the semis was actually changed. They were down originally to play first again. So Barca having an extra 24 hours to recover. Will that be a factor as this game draws on? There's a group of Athletic Club Bilbao fans in the stand there. Just yeah, credit to them. Don't think Madrid or Barca bought any travelling fans. Casado, Barca keeping the ball nicely. Once again, Lamine Yamal just a little shimmy, even though he's not gone far with the ball. He goes down, he has been known to go down very easily. So, got a VAR check to see if there is a penalty. So the deflection clearly causes problems at the back for Madrid. Gavi goes for it. And I think Camavinga catches him quite high. Yeah. It's hard to see. That angle doesn't look quite as convincing, but the other one, it does really look as if Camavinga catches him with a bit of a kung fu kick. Well, yeah, penalty, and looks like it's going to be a yellow card for Eduardo Camavinga. It's not really that near. Well, Real Madrid took the lead in the 5th minute through Kylian Mbappé, but they've been pegged back with a marvellous goal from Lamine Yamal and that penalty from Robert Lewandowski. But you get the feeling there might be more goals in this. As Real Madrid straight away looking to get back on level terms. Rodrigo to Bellingham. Vinicius. He puts it into Rodrigo, just works space. Lucas Vázquez gets across and Szczesny gets down. Once again, they're very narrow there, Real Madrid. Mbappé would have been offside if he'd have made any contact with it. I think that penalty might be an example of where VAR is a great help. I think depending on the angle you're standing at, you see the contact clearly or you don't. And they're the different angles helping the referee. President of the Spanish Football Federation, the new president, Mr. Rafael Lozan. How long will he be president for? Well, we'll find out quite soon. Sat on the side nearest Florentino Perez. They play Betis in the Copa del Rey. They're playing out. I'm almost tempted. I always keep thinking they're saying they're playing in the Camp Nou. They're not playing in the Camp Nou. Of course, they're still playing in Montjuic, while the Camp Nou Once again, Lewandowski just putting off Tchouaméni, so the ball falls nicely to Balde. Rafinha queuing up in the middle. Woof! And Lewandowski was back. And is very lucky. I think if you're pulling your rival back like that, you're not. Casado, woof, brave header from Rudiger. Bellingham bundled over.